is my best friend right here.
I think that young man has banged every one of our daughters.
That's the Rivers of Flavortown, baby, right there.
Rivers of Flavortown.
Okay?
My name's Bert Kreischer. This is the greatest fucking night of my life.
Hey guys, it's Bert Kreischer, and welcome to my YouTube channel, where you will find anything and everything in the Bert universe. You'll be able to find my tour vlogs, my Bertcast, my Something's Burnings podcast. Anytime I upload it to YouTube, it's going to show here. That's just to name a few things. We drop episodes every week, so be sure to like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with what's new.
Oh my God!
You're like a drunk driver, but in a kitchen.
There you go. Nice. Where's the reveal on my face, Manzi? When I was 22, I got involved with the Russian mafia.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah, I want a double Tito's and soda.
These are the best. They melt so fucking good.
Okay. Just like you, they're single.
And yellow.
Comedy.
That's the Rivers of Flavortown, baby.
He's making my show so much better. So, hey Tiff, we have an ice maker over in the cabinet.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, you rich! Oh, you super rich!
Oh, my man.
You got the ice in the counter.
Do you talk during sex?
I give subjects, I go, Biden's officially in the presidential hunt. Go.
What's the fastest you've ever had sex with a chick?
The fastest.
Like, what do you mean, like the fastest I ejaculated? Well, what I mean, mine is 7 seconds. What's your fastest, boys?
Oh man, how about this meat? How fast do you guys come?
Listen, man, if you don't know, a black person is never to eat watermelon off the rind in front of white people. Never.
White people. Never.
Back up, that's watermelon.
Whitney's famous for you wake up and then she's put you in a group text with Michael Jackson's doctor.
Just the necessities.
Fucking fun! He wants to see you. He's a huge fan.
My favorite stuff of yours is Tom Segura.
It was Bert the whole time.
This is what all the women I've ever been with tell me. Big dicks are too much.
Oh, absolutely.
Right before this cat's broke off, she goes, the hardest I've ever laughed in the world.
Was when you stole her Percocet.
Is there something in here? Is there Molly in this?
There's two kinds of men. The ones that fall in love immediately, and then there are the guys that are wrong. So,
Hey, mama rock me. What do you think?
Fucking gay.
And we're live. The Summer Olympics. Can you say Olympics? Is it like the Super Bowl? You can't say Olympics. You got to call it something else.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I'm a horrible host, so introduce yourselves and give us your credits. They are from, what's the name of the podcast? Sandcast, the largest beach volleyball podcast. You're watching live right now. We are watching Sarah Hughes and Kelly Chang play the Czechs.
Let him say their names.
Go ahead.
Barbara Hermanova and Marie Sarastoklova.
That's why we brought them.
Covered. That's why
You are like a legit. So wait, tell them what. Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm Bourne. I'm more of the player. I've been to the Olympics, been on the stand a bunch, partnered up with this guy. He knows everything. He's an encyclopedia. I miss the words. He fills me in. It's probably good you didn't try to say his last name because everyone butchers it.
Yeah, I listened to Dan try to say it.
I'll let him intro himself.
Travis Mewhirter. I'm far more likely to go to the Olympics as a commentator.
Yeah.
Was on backup duties for NBC, but I'd rather be hanging out with you.
This
here.
is so much better.
This
is like, I think, you know, I was watching them commentate. I'm not shitting on Peyton Manning, but like, so boring. He's like, yeah, that's what a champion has to do. Get out there. Now, you will not be getting that from us today, okay? Number one question. Here's my number one question. I know nothing about beach volleyball. Here's how we got into this. The podcast that comes out for Two Bears, One Cave on Monday. is me and Tom, and we talk about the Olympics. And I said, I want to follow something. Turns out, LeeAnn works out with Sarah Hughes. You used to work out with LeeAnn too, over at McKell's gym.
Yes.
And
Still do.
And LeeAnn knows Sarah Hughes. So I was like, beach volleyball. I'm going to watch my wife's friend compete, and I'll follow it. I'll live stream it. We're going to blow her the fuck up. Endorsement deals out the ass. She's going to be drinking Liquid Death and Porosos, making fucking 6 figures easy, clean. We're gonna blow this. And Kelly Chang. Kelly Chang, not Asian. Keep going.
Married an Asian guy.
Oh, that explains all of it.
Bert, I got a great story about that.
Hey, hold on. You mean this whole time I've been watching a redhead trying to figure out how light Asian her dad was that she got Chang. You could just marry one?
So I was a groomsman for Jordan Chang in that wedding.
Yeah.
And Jordan, in his little speech, and he said, I'm just stoked that we can make Kelly the tallest redheaded Asian in the world. Kelly Chang.
Yeah, she is. I bet there's some confusing conversations with that.
Like, you see Kelly Chang on the roster sheet, you don't expect 6'2" redhead.
Exactly. I don't even, like, here's another question. Is beach volleyball predominantly a white dude sport?
Yeah.
There's a lot of white dudes. But then when you watch,
just like the beach culture, it originated as like that beach rat surfer dude kind of culture, and then like the elite athletes started coming into it.
What kind of crossover do you get between, I don't know what you call it, standard volleyball, 5-on-5, right?
6-on-6.
6-on-6.
Indoor.
Indoor. What kind of crossover do you get between that and beach volleyball? Like, meaning like, are they comparable?
Yeah, so I played pro indoors as well. The best indoor guys could come out and they wouldn't dominate on the beach.
For real?
No. They're physically usually a bit more superior, but that's just like fast, high-hitting game. Each guy is specialized, kind of like in football where you have your position. You're the big hitter, you're the middle blocker, you're the setter, you're the libero, the defensive specialist. Whereas beach, you got 2 dudes. Sometimes there's a blocker and a defender, so that's the specialization.
Is it always tall and little?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now it's all changing up. But beach, you have to do every skill. And
Really?
there's an off speed, a finesse to it, a little more strategy to it. Whereas indoor, you have a coach, like basketball.
Yeah.
For us, it's like it's all on us on the court. You can't have a coach.
5 minutes till the match starts, or maybe 10 minutes actually. Here's my question: if you had to take 2 basketball players, who would be a perfect team? Like, give me like
Steph Curry.
I was gonna say Steph Curry.
Take Steph. He's got a volleyball background.
He does?
Mom's a good volleyball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll see every now and then, you'll see Steph like do a little warm-up volleyball stuff on the basketball court.
Real.
So I'll take Steph.
Who are we taking? Giannis? maybe?
Giannis.
Oh yeah.
Take Giannis.
Because you need a big guy. I was thinking Allen Iverson.
AI.
AI would be
Bring
awesome.
it back.
I bet he'd be fucking awesome. What a great, like, Ice Cube's got the 3-on-3 tournaments. What a great celebrity beach volleyball, and you bring in high-end athletes like that.
You know, we got an NBA player playing beach volleyball in this Olympics.
Who?
The guy who just beat me out for the spot. Chase Budinger played 7 years in the NBA, and he's debuting tomorrow?
Yeah, he's tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific.
So you get to see it.
Here's my question. It's a 2-parter. The sand. Do we find that Middle Eastern countries are better at beach volleyball because they spend so much time in the sand?
No.
Okay.
Well, we spend a lot of time on the sand in California.
I know, but they're like, I mean, everywhere.
Sand's everywhere, yeah.
Like their parking lots.
That's a good point.
They walk to work, it's in the sand. And I'm looking at the black guy to make sure it's not racist. Sorry, Chris. I should have just called you Chris instead of the black guy. And so here's the other question. How do they regulate the sand? Like, where do they bring the sand in? And is there because you know sometimes you get to the beach and you get really thick, heavy sand, and then sometimes it's a little wetter sand.
Yeah.
How do they measure the sand to make it every match fair?
Yeah.
And is it unfair if, like, last night it rained for the 2 girls and they've got a thicker, heavier
It'll
sand?
be more compact,
Yeah.
so you'll jump higher.
Yeah.
So they bring sand from all over. In Paris, they brought it from
Homeless in
local
LA
quarry.
are fucking horrible. The homeless just walk in and start pickpocketing you. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm moving to Austin. This is ridiculous.
2 bears moving down to Tom's place.
Oh, we tried that. Not all of us evade taxes. Here's the deal. So is there regulation sand?
It's got to be, there's not regulation sand, but it has to be a certain depth or it's too shallow. This is in Paris. I was talking with Kristen Nuss last night, and after they won against Canada, and she said it's the deepest sand she's ever played in. And that's saying something because Hermosa is the deepest sand that most people will ever play in, and it's deeper than Hermosa.
Well, Hermosa's sand goes to the Lord. I mean, it goes all the way, it goes to the bottom.
Yeah, all the way.
But this sand is probably brought in.
Yeah.
And then they have to raise it up like 3 feet.
At least, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then fill in the sand.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It changes the game. Like your strategy, everything changes when it's, like the rain alone can change it. But when it's jumpy, you're like, oh great, now we're playing for the men. It's like Evandro, who's like this giant dude who can pound the crap out of the ball.
Yeah.
Like, would have been nice to have deep sand against him.
Yeah.
Wait, deep sand's good or bad?
Deep sand
depends
means
on
it's
how you
harder to
play.
jump.
Oh, it's harder to jump.
Shallower sand.
The indoor. How does indoor cross over? It's going to make it harder for the indoor guys. And so you'll see the indoor crossover with Francis, Julien Lenneal, and Remy Bassero. They were indoor stars, got the wild card into the Paris Games.
Yeah.
Indoor guys who rely on a lot of physicality.
Even the German girls. Oh, what's her name?
Sinja Tillman and Svenja Mueller.
No.
Louisa Littman.
Ludwig's partner.
Yeah, Louisa Littman was an
Monster.
indoor beast.
Yeah.
Like stallion.
That's you know what's crazy is I was down in San Diego when you do the La Jolla comedy store.
Yeah.
There's like a nice strand you can walk down. At the very end of the strand is beach volleyball, and I was walking down there. Had to be had to be I guess 7 years ago. it's crazy. 7 years ago, and I went down. I still had little girls, and I went down and I went, oh, beach volleyball. Played volleyball as a kid. I couldn't watch it because the girls were all young and they were dressed almost nude.
Yeah.
I mean, the outfits are so small.
They haven't gotten any bigger.
I know. Why do they do that? I mean, talk about the patriarchy. There's a rule that they've got to be thongs, right?
No. Yeah. That's
There's
not
like a
rule,
regulation for that outfit, though, right? They have to wear the fucking outfit. So I saw the girls last night were wearing pants and then had the thing on top, right?
Got some leggings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
that's if
know
it's
what the
cold.
regulations are, because my wife, for example, is LDS, and so she
Hold on.
Mormon church,
Okay.
so sober, and so she
I was
Moxie's a big.
hold on. I went through every disease in my head. I was like, wait, is that
didn't
the one
know
where you
either.
shake or you can't remember things?
Like, I don't know what that means.
LDS, Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
Badass. By the way, Mormons are always the fucking best. They're fun in the day. At night, they kind of a little drippy. But like at night, they're like, oh, we're just going to go to bed. You know you can eat pills. The Mormons can eat pills.
No, I didn't
Totally.
know.
Xanax, fucking Quaaludes, whatever.
Oh.
Totally cool.
They're the perfect control group.
Yeah.
No other variables.
Buddy, Mormons are fucking fearless, too. They're fearless. They're all wingsuit guys, all skydivers, all
really?
fucking rock climbers, all fucking...
They're getting the real buzz.
They get the real buzz.
Real life buzz.
Mormons, I literally, the only thing that bums me out about Mormons, like the Mormons, is they have a couple rules that are a little, if you're not ready for them, you're going to get kicked out of Buffalo Wild Wings. I've been kicked out of 4 Buffalo Wild Wings in Utah because of Mormons.
really?
Yeah, you can't stand and drink. No doubles. You can't have a double. All the beers are kind of light. They got to pour it behind a curtain. Magellan's curtain. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I didn't have an over/under set.
Wait,
for
are
how
you
many
Mormon
Buffalo-
too?
No.
You're just your wife.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's like getting a fucking Rolex right out of the store. That's like, it's not secondhand. That's awesome. How fucking great. And then you meet all her ex-boyfriends. You're like, Jebediah, good to meet you. And he's like, no, looks like you have an iPad. That's awesome. Are your kids Mormon?
Well, my son is 15 months, so he hasn't really decided yet.
Push it on him, man. You get him started early. I'm gonna put a Zen in. So wait, you were saying your wife's LDS. I'm sorry.
So no, I love a good tangent.
Yeah.
But
gonna be lots of
but
those
So she
today.
wore onesies her whole playing career because she was a professional beach volleyball player as well.
Really?
And so she wore the onesie outfits.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And so you can wear the little stuff if you want, but you can get around it.
When I got into disc golf, I'm still into disc golf, but when I got into it a long time ago, but when I got really into it and I was like traveling and watching tournaments and stuff, I talked to a dude casually. I won't say his name because I'm sure this is going to infuriate every disc golfer. But he said, here's the deal, man. You get me like a fucking pro athlete chick, teach her disc golf, and you have a world champion. And I said, what do you mean? He said, the majority of people getting into disc golf just love disc golf.
Right.
Not a lot of them are like now you're getting high-end athletes. When
Yeah.
you look at AB and like certain these disc golfers, Macbeth. I mean,
Wait,
a lot of these
Antonio
guys.
Brown?
No. I forget his
Maybe.
name. It's close though. He's this kid. He's fucking a savage, dude. He throws a ton. I wanted to sponsor him.
Phil Dahlhauser, one of the greatest beach volleyball players ever. 6'9".
Yeah.
Loves
But like,
golf.
what sport? Because I feel like beach volleyball's still a little niche. Like it's still like on the outside, the fringe.
We're trying to help that.
Yeah.
You know? We're trying to fix that a little. Cause like, wait till
It's funny shit to play.
Dude.
Like when you went to, so I'll give you my volleyball background. Fucking sixth grade, we go to our PE coach, Coach D'Agostino, Randy D'Agostino, shout out to Randy. He's obsessed with fucking volleyball, right? So he's like, all right, fuck basketball, fuck baseball, fuck football. PE is just volleyball. So everyone had to learn how to play volleyball. So like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, all we did for PE for 3 years was volleyball. For a fucking 9 months out of the year, we played volleyball every day.
That's in Florida.
In Florida.
And you probably thought it was
What town?
Everyone thought it was a girl's sport.
Tampa.
It was a girls' sport at the time. At the time. And by the way, Berkeley was where I went to school. Berkeley's volleyball team, legit, fucking legit. I mean, destructive. And come to 9th grade, we go to the beach, and kids are playing volleyball on the beach, and me and all my boys were like, we've been playing this legit, like set and spike, jump serve. We knew everything. And so we went out and smoked motherfuckers. And for all through high school, all through college, anytime beach volleyball came out, and I got worse the fatter I got.
Right.
But the less I cared about activity. But I legit knew like how to fucking you know, and I had a gangster ass serve, so like I legit am into beach volleyball, and it's the funnest fucking way to spend a day at the beach.
Dude, seriously. And it's like, when people come and watch at the pro level in person, they're hooked.
Yeah.
Our problem is getting them down to the beach and getting them hooked that way. Because like, I mean, watching on TV is all right, and like we don't have the exposure outside of that, so it just doesn't happen. But probably one of the best spectator sports in the world.
Oh, it really
Whereas
is.
like, I fucking love my Vikings football, like, but I go to NFL games, I'm like, bro, are you like, you know, I love golf. I love basketball's a great spectator sport, but like, yeah, it's a commitment. If you come to our sport, you're gonna freaking love it.
If you watch golf, I've said this a number of times. I think we're starting in 110. Okay. If you watch golf in Spanish, say good night.
Electric.
Oh.
You fall asleep.
You fall asleep.
Perfect nap day.
It is. Dude, Spanish.
And they're whispering like for putts.
Yeah.
Probably.
¿Dónde está Susana? En la cocina.
¿Dónde está?
En la sala. ¿Me prestas tu pluma? Mi pluma? Estás loco. Yo tengo solamente un lápiz.
But what happens when you get the classic, like Spanish, just electrifying? Like he makes
They don't do it.
30
Not in
They
golf.
don't do
Not
it.
in golf. Not
Okay.
in golf.
They don't go
Got
out.
it.
It's just very.
No golf.
Oh, ¿dónde está Perú, papi?
They like,
Está
Just need Jim Nance talking to me in Spanish, and
Yeah.
that'll rock me right to sleep.
Dude, it is so relaxing. I learned this when we were redoing our house a long time ago. I could fall. We just put like Visqueen up, so you could totally hear the dudes working like in the other room. I could, with Visqueen up, and these dudes building a house on the other side of the Visqueen, I could lay in that bed and pass out to these dudes talking Spanish.
I bet.
Because you're hearing, but you're not listening.
It's just white noise.
Yeah, I think that's white noise is what I should call my special. Hey Kyle, how you doing? Hey, he's from Maryland too.
Oh, right on.
Grew up in Baltimore. He'll tell you all about it, nonstop.
Me too.
It's
Carroll
Probably
County.
a huge beach volleyball guy.
Have you been watching? Okay, real quick, let's get into the Olympics. More Olympic talk.
Yeah.
What did you think of the open ceremonies?
I thought the idea was awesome. The floating opening ceremony got a little weird.
Oh,
It got a little weird.
okay. Here's my thought. Okay, my whole thing in life, because instinctually it's easy to be shitty about something and
Yeah.
mock it. It's very easy to mock
Right.
something.
Yeah.
But I thought, I like the old school ceremonies where they walk through the stadium in circles. and
Right.
You see the weird outfits, and you're like, whoa, where's Liechtenstein? What? Oh, I
Right.
guess they must
Yeah,
be in the
yeah, yeah.
mountains with that hat.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
So, Tuvula's got 2 people.
Right.
Cool. I wonder if they fuck, you know, like, and so, but I thought, how cool for the athletes
Yeah.
to take, look, it should be about the athlete's experience.
Yeah.
They worked this hard to get there. they earned a spot on that team. Put them and let them see the beautiful view of going down the river and being celebrated by the country. I thought that was my takeaway.
Dude, it's like the greatest experience for an athlete, but also like they're trying to torture you. When you're like at your peak athleticism, everything in your body's perfect, and they make you stand under the stadium in this giant line of thousands of people for hours, 4 hours. You're like sitting on buses
for real.
Hours. It's miserable. Like that's why people, until you walk out, that moment when you walk out, it's great.
What was your your opening ceremony like?
COVID. Bro, I'll just say it quick. I didn't qualify. The other team goes to the Olympics. Guy gets COVID.
Fuck yeah.
Right.
That's when you're like, nice. Sometimes COVID worked awesome for us.
His brother, who's my teammate, his brother just threw his back out, literally on the golf course, threw his back out. He's like, let me give you a few, give me a few hours to respond. And the guy's like, no, I don't have a few hours. Calls me, I'm like, let's fucking go, I'm there. So I fly out, show up, they're like, you're in.
That's it?
Go straight to Ralph Lauren, give me the polo outfit, boom, opening ceremonies that night.
Was it that shirt?
This was...
It says Olympic team on it.
It might have been under the jacket.
Really?
For Tokyo. I don't know. I haven't worn it since.
Do they swag you out? Like, can you get as much shit as you want?
You go over there with your suitcase, you come back with 2 more.
Really?
At least.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, if I get any Olympic gear, what I want is, I love basketball shorts.
Yeah.
On my last tour, everywhere we went, I got basketball shorts.
Hard to get the long ones nowadays, right?
Yeah, I love those.
Hard to get though.
I love them.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Me too.
I could wear those anywhere. What country stood out with the chicks? It's like I have my go-tos where I'm like.
Right. I mean, you know, I feel like the Scandinavian countries always probably stand. I'm Swedish too.
Yeah.
Just got some thoroughbreds up there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Beach volleyball. You got, you know, South American.
Oh, Brazil.
Yeah, right.
How's Brazil's beach volleyball teams? You think they'd be great?
Good.
Traditionally, it's been U.S. versus Brazil, and then like Scandinavia's jumped in, Europe's jumped in. Like it's a free-for-all now.
Like what countries are just behind in beach volleyball?
Put it this way.
Who's the Jamaican bobsled of beach volleyball?
Right. Well, Africa has to have a bid, right? So they get kind of a freebie every year, but they don't really have much of a
the Egyptian women, so Brazil women, #1 seed in the tournament, Anna Patricia and Duda. And Egypt went 21-19 with them earlier today,
Really?
which I didn't have that one. I would have had like a 21-10, 21-8.
Really?
And they went to 19. And then Morocco almost took a set off Brazil's men last night. So they're okay. Morocco.
But they would be like.
See, that goes back to my theory. They grew up in sand.
Right. And I don't think they're not on tour. Like those teams aren't really on tour, right?
Really?
They just
so like they would be, if they pulled something off, that would be the Jamaican
so just
bobsled.
perspective, we signed with a betting sponsor. They get 100,000 to 1.
Hold on. DraftKings?
No, bet online. Sorry, I forgot.
Is that Jake Paul's?
Sponsors. I don't know.
Jake Paul's
What's
better.
Jake Paul's?
Hey, does DraftKings have odds on this match today? Will you go pull up my DraftKings?
I'd
My
say
DraftKings is logged into Arizona. Just giving you a heads up.
VPNs are useful.
Yeah, VPNs.
Well, you know the odds on Sarah, probably, right?
Sarah and Kelly are probably like plus 700 to win this match at
Really?
least. Yeah.
Who are they the favorites?
They're the favorites to this match.
Not
for
to win
sure.
the whole thing.
Who are the favorites to win the whole thing?
Brazil.
Kristen and Taryn.
Really?
Kristen Ness, Taryn Cloth are the odds-on favorites to
Are
win.
they the other Americans?
And then
The tall girl and the little
yeah.
girl?
Talk about Jamaican bobsled team. Taryn Cloth is from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, playing beach volleyball in the Olympics.
In South Dakota. And her winners, it was snow volleyball.
Right.
It's really hard to see the ball.
I've been,
Out.
that's a whole nother story. Snow volleyball.
Yeah,
It's a
I
thing.
played snow
It's a
volleyball
thing.
For real?
for
It's a
2
thing.
weeks in Austria and Italy.
It was a thing.
It was awesome. It was
Really?
awesome. Terrible spectator sport. They tried to push it through the Winter Olympics. I'm stoked it didn't make it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to watch it, but it is a blast to play. Because we played at a ski resort. And so it's like, you know how they have those little bars and stuff in the middle of the mountain?
Yeah, little
So
chalet.
so they put us in front of one of those little chalets.
God, I love that.
So we're just drinking tall boys before our like quarterfinal match.
Oh, I freaking love that.
It was awesome.
Anything I saw Wilco has a clip of them singing Red, White, and Blue. Red, one of my favorite songs, at a ski chalet, and it's so fucking badass.
I'd say.
Yeah. How close are we? Is it streaming?
It says it started at 1:05.
Come on, girls.
Start at 105?
Put this shirt on for you guys.
All right.
Have you watched?
Gymnastics, beach volleyball coverage, qualification in women's gymnastics. How funny would it be if it doesn't stream and we have to pretend we're watching it?
Right.
For 1 hour.
Or we just become gymnastics experts for an hour.
Yeah.
Have you watched Sarah play before?
No.
Okay.
No.
Dude, you need to come when the Manhattan Beach Open is in town.
Yeah.
August 17th, if you're available. You got to come watch it live.
I would
come
love
watch
to.
it, get a
Be awesome.
box. Like,
Oh, I would love
Vince
to.
Vaughn came down. He comes down every year.
dialogue
He'd
is
be a good
dialogue is
volleyball
welcome
player.
in our
Well,
sport.
he
by the way.
plays 6-man every year.
Really?
You would love 6-man.
Yeah.
6-man's a
Oh,
riot.
that's built for
Really?
you. That's
Because
built for you.
it's 6-on-6 on the beach, and it's just it's a drink fest.
Why don't we make
It's
you
next
a team?
weekend.
I
Make
would.
a team, dude.
It's next weekend?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Are you in town?
not this year.
Oh. Yeah, my
Next
training's
year,
been
next
a
year.
little low. Do they test for testosterone? Because I am jacked up on testosterone.
You just have
You're
to.
there for team morale.
You get a bunch of good
Bring
players.
the vibes, Bert.
I could definitely bring vibes. I talk so much shit too.
Dude, that's
I talk
perfect.
wild shit.
Yeah, that's literally the idea of that.
And so they're playing directly in front of. Look at this. Look
How
at this.
sick is that,
How
dude?
fucking beautiful is this?
It's the sickest
So you
thing.
guys can tune in
they are.
on Tubi. What are we on? All right, Sarah Hughes, Kelly Chang, married an Asian guy. That's how she got the last name. So fucking smart. And the match has started.
Let's go, girls.
All right, I'm gonna give it a lot of the heavy lifting to you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I always do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already
How many
9-9.
times can you hit it?
You got 3.
Ah.
You got 3 touches.
3 touches.
You don't have to use all 3.
They won't hear.
There you go. You
Pokey.
you're on 2. That's
Oh,
the Kelly
missed it.
Chang special right there. Is the on 2.
She's got this crazy pokey.
Is that with just a
Control?
little knuckle shot?
Yeah, little
Yep.
knuckles.
Yep.
She's got crazy control with it.
Look at that. Beautiful.
She also looks like she's cheating when she does it.
Yeah.
It looks like her
Oh,
hands are
wow.
There. This one goes a
And-
little bit wide.
Yeah, she's usually pretty money with that.
And now when you serve,
it's
you always want to serve to the shorter person?
It really depends.
Beautiful shot
It's not
There you
that
go.
easy.
by Sarah Hughes.
It's not that easy of a choice.
Really?
So, for example, Kristen and Taryn's 6'4". Everyone's serving Taryn right now
That was
because
the
she's not as
greatest
good of a
set
passer.
in
That's a
Olympic
hell of a
history,
set
by the
from
way.
Kelly.
So
Oh,
because as the tall person, I think we just shit the bed. Oh no. All right, guys, we're back on the main page. Put it on Netflix. Let's pull up the movie The Machine. Let's watch that. Shout out to Jimmy Tatro, who was in The
great.
Machine.
Yep.
By the way, this is my strong suit, is live television. Just so you know, you won't even miss a beat. Even though the match is not playing anymore, we will still keep talking. So the key, I heard this on the game last night. Primarily, you serve to the smaller person, but they've been serving to the big people because they're not used to doing the first shot, right?
A lot of
Nah,
times they're
that's
not
too-
as good with the ball control.
Really?
They're not
But
great
on the
passers
beach-
here and there.
Not really true
And it
nowadays.
It depends what you're trying to pick up. Because if you're playing someone like Kristen or a Sarah Hughes, you have to run down all these perfect shots. Versus the bigger player, a lot of times their tendency is more to hit it as hard as they can, sort of more at you.
Yeah.
So you at least get a touch on it a lot of times.
Okay.
It's kind of the idea.
Pick your poison is kind
Yeah.
of it. But when how tall is Kristen?
Kristen's 5'6".
When a 5'6" girl just is
5'6".
shredding you apart, and you just can't touch the ball and just breaking ankles, and you're like, no, we're just gonna.
So what's the thing? Is agility the thing that makes a great beach volleyball player, or is it more ups, or is it?
That's the beauty of beach, is like legit a combo of strength, endurance, finesse, all that stuff. Because you gotta jump, you gotta be able to get up there somewhat, but like people like Kristen are kind of redefining that. And then it's like her placement and her timing and her ability to like slide across the sand and get so low that she can get under anything. Here we go, we're back here. There's that pokey, I told you. What did I tell you?
Pokey plus a net. I've always wondered if Beach should do a tournament with an N1. So if you get a kill and there's a net violation, it should be an N1 opportunity.
I call it. I call N1, right? I practice.
Nice.
Come on now.
I mean, I'm so amazed at.
Oh, that's a
that was
rip.
good for the Czechs.
Yeah.
So when you play volleyball, is it like ping pong, where you can only score when you serve?
No, it used to be like that. They changed it after the 2000 Olympics.
Really?
Yep.
Why? It was just taking too long?
It's hard for TV
it's also
because
like
the
people
match
wanna
could go
see-
for 2 hours.
People want to see people score points, you know?
Is there a difference playing at night during the day?
Oh, it's so fun at night.
Yeah.
Something about being under the
Out?
lights. Yep, out.
That's tough. to be like, I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
I just touch it.
Sometimes
right
it does. You do touch it, and you just play it off, you know?
I saw yesterday they were like going back to a video call, and she was like, I touched it. And they're like, oh, cool.
Well, because now in the Olympics, you actually have a challenge system. And so when you know you touch it and they challenge, a lot of times you'll just say, yeah, I touched it, so you don't have to waste the time of going through the challenge anyway.
Yeah. What's the
We're down
the
here,
score?
guys.
The score's 13-12?
Yeah, we're down here a little bit. We're not too worried about it. You kind of want to get pushed in the beginning of the Olympics. Get the nerves out of your system.
So the one who just served, this is her 3rd Olympics.
Really?
Barbara Hermanova. Yeah, she's solid.
And that fault on the serve is a point for the USA?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you played a what, 15?
21, 21, and then if you need to go to a 3rd set, then you go to 15.
Nice. Here's Sarah.
They need you serving out there, Bert.
I had a fucking.
You had a gangster
I have a
serve.
ball in my backpack. It's
Yeah,
weird
Kel.
that sounds.
Nice, nice.
I need to see that arm after this.
Look at this.
Oh! Get some.
Suck sand, bitch.
Get some.
Suck sand. By the way, blonde Czech hot. Blonde Czech is hot. Blonde Czech hot.
On check out.
Look at that. Is there too much fingers or too much palm you can use on a ball where they call it a foul?
It's how it comes. It's just how it comes off. Like if you're setting, the ball has to. It's all fingers usually, but it has to come off generally with no spin. The rules are getting all over the place now, but
there we go.
It's basically the amount of spin that it has on it when you're setting. Now they're just scrambling.
Is there any setup in this?
Oh, crap. That's a badass block.
Man, that was a Kong block.
It's called a Kong block.
Call that a Conger.
I don't know if I could wear a hat in beach volleyball because I'd want to for the sun, but I think it would block my periphery upper vision.
Yeah, it does a little bit. It takes some getting used to. I do it.
This podcast is brought to you by Whoop, the best wearable, trackable thing you can wear on your wrist. Check your HRV. You have a Whoop on. Here's my point. We're not brought to you by Whoop, but I'm fucking friends with those guys. How many calories do you burn playing beach volleyball?
Dude, so I wore Whoop for 4 years. I played one of the tournaments I burned 9,000 calories in a day.
That's like a marathon.
And yeah. And you'll cover more than half a marathon if you play.
Oh, that's no.
Good
luck. Good luck.
We're good.
No.
We're good. They're gonna be
Shut
tired.
the fuck up. That's out.
Oh, option.
Oh!
That's
a good play. That's a good play.
That's the scariest thing in beach volleyball when there's a sky ball, which is one where they just launch it.
Yeah.
And it's coming. You don't know if it's going to hit. Like, this is a free ball. It should be yours. But it's so close to the net, you don't know if it's going to touch it at the last second. And if it hits it, you're just like, boom, it just crushes you. You just lose the free ball, which almost happened, but it went out of bounds, so we're good. Oh, here we go. We're in system.
This is where it's coming.
See ya.
Oh, Kel.
No, come on,
The
Kel.
pokey with no one up?
Yeah.
The pokey with no one
With
up.
anyone else, I would say that's a bad choice, but she's so good with that thing. She's top seed at the Olympics with it, so I won't question it.
I like that Americans chose bikinis and not doing the leggings.
Right.
So American. It's like our women are just steps and leaps and there we go.
Yes.
No.
Bar's
Okay.
playing well.
Oh yeah, just go. Now, where are you
Oh,
looking?
option, yeah.
Immediately when you watch that, do you go? I played tennis.
Yeah.
Do you see someone off the side? You go, we're wide open on the right.
Yes.
Yep.
You try to exploit that.
Like
So right now they're
right there.
Right here they're like, boom. Kelly knows she's gonna get set on 2 here instead of using all 3 contacts. Sarah made it a little hard, but yeah.
So
they knew they were gonna do that.
Kelly and Sarah, they use the on-2 more than any other team in the world.
Yeah.
And so that's something you can watch. Kelly's one of the best at that on the planet and has been for a long time.
Uh-oh.
And
That was kind of crazy.
a good play.
Oh,
bruh.
Oh my God.
offhand.
Nice up.
This is so athletic.
Dude, it's gnarly. Oh,
Reverse layup, pokey?
dude, she's just ruthless with that pokey.
And now we're just smoking ahead of the Czechs, much like World War II.
Dude, how's that layup?
Bar's playing awesome.
And this is just off
Yep.
1 foot. Good luck.
What's one beach volleyball player you'd geek out if you met at a bar?
I feel like we've met him.
You met them all?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? You went to the fucking Olympics? You're like, I don't know myself. I do it with mirrors sometimes.
I feel like most
With mirrors,
people who don't know beach volleyball players would geek out if they met any of the Swedish guys.
Really?
They're the
At this-
best team in the
this
world
day
right
and
now.
age, maybe.
Yeah.
They kind of redefined the game. Or that lady right there.
Misty May.
Misty May trainer?
She's the GOAT defender for
She's
women.
on the mic right now for NBC.
And she's calling this match, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sarah,
Full
Misty,
circle.
and Kelly.
Yeah, so Sarah, when she was 8 years old, would go down to the Huntington Pier every day and watch Misty and Carrie train. And that was like since she was 8, she's like, this is what I want to do. And Misty's kind of taken Sarah under her wing for the last 20 years.
Really?
And then Sarah ended up she won like 4 national championships in a row when she graduated. These two played together in college, by the way.
Really?
Together at U.S.A.
They won 103 straight matches.
Dominated.
What makes a great team? Is it just synergy?
What a great question.
Yes.
Is it
a lot of that.
All the things?
Is it the athletic pairing? Is it?
You can't put a team on paper together and.
Oh!
Pokey
That's
again.
fucking sweet. That's fucking sweet.
Look at that.
Fuck yeah. That was a
The
good
layout. That's like the most demoralizing thing is the other team. Like full check
Watch
advantage.
how coordinated this is. Reverse layup pokey.
Check advantage. Boom. We won the point. Sorry. Just stole it.
Do you think Caitlin Clark would be any good at this?
Also, super clutch, by the way.
I would never bet against Caitlin Clark in anything.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark's kind of a gangster.
She is a gangster.
Someone's gonna get.
I love.
Oh, see you later.
Damn it!
Come on.
We're just dangling the carrot at 15 all, Bert.
I love that.
Like,
I love that. Look at the Americans.
Yeah.
They don't look like they're cheering like Americans.
That's a little.
Americans don't do this.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Yeah, those were French people. French people. Europeans cheer so weird.
That was the local crowd.
I'll tell you what.
They're actually synchronized cheering in Europe.
I know. I like the. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Fuck. I like the Australians cheer awesome. Irish cheer better than anyone.
Yeah, for sure.
Irish people cheer the way they pray. They're like, I don't kind of believe it, but I'm giving it my all. Here we go. Oi, 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 oi.
Dude, the Irish, yeah, that's fair.
So how many calories do you think they're going to burn in this match? Is that crazy that that's all my brain goes to is looking for ways to burn calories that aren't a treadmill?
Probably like 1,500 to 2,000.
That's a great fucking way. I just need a good beach volleyball partner. My beach volleyball partner, nice. Jesus, we're smoking them.
Dude, yeah.
So, 2 set point.
This is where we pull away.
And you play best 2 out of 3?
Yes.
Yep.
We're going to be in and out of here, boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy money. Lighting up victory cigars.
Yeah.
We got to hit up Sarah. So I was supposed to originally do this with Gabby Reese.
Yeah.
You'll see on the Two Bears on the airs on Monday. Gabby and I,
nice.
either someone's getting attacked by a mosquito or you're clapping. We won?
Oh, wow.
Hey, LeeAnn, we're watching it. We're watching it live, LeeAnn.
Yeah,
We won. Hey, we won. We won.
I got excited.
So guys, do me a favor. Leave a comment. LeeAnn's reading comments. We're going to wait in between the next match. LeeAnn, what comments do we have coming in?
The one is, what do you guys think about the Netherlands volleyball player?
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is the pedophile, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about this. This dude, when he was 19, he raped. Maybe I shouldn't be the one talking about this.
Raped a 12-year-old.
I don't
Raped
want
a
to
12-year-old, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got booed when he got on the sand. They booed him.
Oh, yeah.
I was
There's been a lot
watching,
of bad
I was
press.
actually curious how the crowd would receive that. I'm not surprised that he got booed because there's a petition of like 100,000 now calling for him to be banned, which I don't know if petitions actually.
Well, he's already in the Olympics, right?
He's already there.
Yeah, that's heavy.
I mean, as a contrarian, I just want to see how far it goes. Like, put him on the fucking stand, have him win a gold, and watch the entire world boo this dude.
Meltdown.
Yeah, like, and then he just raised a black glove in the air. I don't know, like just a fucking moment.
He's so gnarly too.
Is he good?
Like one of
Very
the hardest hitting dudes on tour for sure.
For real.
Like if he gets it past if you're the defender, he gets it past the block, you like put your helmet on, kind of guy.
I have so many jokes, only because we're live. I'm not saying right now. I have so many fucking jokes that I'm not saying, because
especially with what I just said. Didn't realize that.
That's kind of crazy that, I don't know. Seems like a lot. What? Do I need a cocktail? Yeah, sure. My NAD shot's kind of talking to me right now. NAD intramuscular this morning. Here we go. Oh, okay, we're back.
We're back. Yeah, we're back.
All right. Nice.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Nice. That was a lot like my services. I smoked a lot of people on service.
Okay.
Because if you don't know what they're doing, if you don't know because everyone wants this one. Tink, right? That's the one you want.
That's
But if you can give an overhand,
that's not a
everyone's
thing.
like, bro, can we just...
There's one human who does underhand serves on the world tour, and it's probably the gnarliest serve in the world.
For real.
It's a sky ball, bro. You got to see this thing.
So let me get this straight. You get 1, You get first person. You serve twice. First person serves once, right?
You just switch off.
But the first person you go, but you get 2 services. Each person services.
No. So if you serve, if you score that point, then you stay serving.
Really?
If you don't score the point, then it goes to the other team.
Oh, little runner. Sarah handles it easy. Jumbo!
Nice. They're really in the fucking pocket right now.
I think we got a
That's like
21-13 coming.
I think this is going to be a quick one.
That's what good teams do. They kind of warm you up, and then you're 15 all. You're like, oh, we're hanging with them. Then they close you out 21-16, and then the next set just bye-bye.
Yeah, I'd set the over-under at 13 points in the second set. For the
13, that's a little disrespectful to the Czech.
I like that. I wonder what the odds are
more,
for the over-under.
More respect for Kelly and Sarah on this one.
I know.
I love it. I almost bought that exact ball at Dick's the other day. And I thought, why would they use that? Oh, wow, what a save.
That's what she's been doing in the gym with Mikkel. Just
For real?
Training for that.
What?
She's
Out.
Yeah, Cal.
What exercises are good for beach volleyball? A lot of squats, I'm guessing.
Everything Mikkel does, yeah.
Just squats. Do you do
trap bar?
Do you do feet exercises?
No.
Because you'd think you'd want your feet to be strong. Because like I walked 4 miles on the beach with LeeAnn the other day, and I woke up the next day and it was like my feet had been sexually assaulted by a Dutch volleyball player. I'm trying. I'm so badly. I have 9 jokes about that in my head, and I'm so badly staying away from it because I know that is the only thing people will pull from this fucking live stream. And next week, Gabby's like, "I'm not doing it with you."
Yeah.
Gab's out.
Right.
There's no way Gabby's like, "Nah, I'm gonna steer clear." I wonder if that's why she pulled out at the last minute. She's like, "He's gonna talk about the Dutch guy."
All right. Yeah.
Dutch move too.
She's waiting till the coast is clear. No, we get enough. Like you walked on the sand for 4 miles, but you don't get it a whole lot. We're on the sand 4 days a week.
Yeah.
So we get pretty used to it.
It's beach legs, we call it. If I go and play indoors, my legs hurt for jumping on wood.
Oh, for
because
real?
I'm just not built for it. Our feet just adapt to the sand. Oh, we got a little
Look at
scrappy.
this. I mean, this looks like
here.
pickleball for God's sake.
Oh,
He touches that.
a little option.
Yeah.
God, they are so in the fucking zone.
legs were burning.
I love it. I love it. And by the way, next
We're
week
locked in.
we're gonna stream another one. We're gonna keep stream. What tattoos do they have? It says
Tattoos.
caffeinated. What does that say? Fully caffeinated.
Fully caffeinated.
A heart made effortlessly. A heart made.
Potential. I think the last. No.
A heart
What is that?
made. Okay. Well, we know the next most Googled thing will be Kelly Chang's tattoo. Look at this. They're drawing up. How much sunscreen do you have to put on before you go out?
Night match, by the way. But I wear a lot, obviously.
I bet.
I'm the sunscreen guy.
I bet. What do you think they're talking about right now?
Full lather.
They're like, we're getting fucked by these Americans. This is so fucking. We should have stayed in Prague. I know.
Well, so the Czech girls, they have an interesting path into the Olympics. So this is like their third life. So there's a couple different ways you can qualify.
Mm-hmm.
So they just missed out on qualifying via points. You have to be top 17 in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then each continent has an Olympic trial. And they finished second in the Olympic trial, but the Dutch Federation opted not to send the Dutch girls who won the Olympic trial because they hadn't finished in the top 8 at a tournament throughout the qualification period. So they said, you're not going.
Really?
So the Czech girls were watching. Because they got second, they ended up going to the Olympics.
Really?
This is like their third life.
Holy cow. Well, now it makes me
Playing
kind
with
of want to
house
root for them.
They're probably kind of stoked to be here.
Yeah. Are you guys going to cover this on your podcast? When does your podcast air?
Travis should be calling this Olympics, to be honest. Instead, he's here.
I'd rather be hanging out with Bert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This
that's
place
fair.
is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, this is not a bad setup.
Not a bad
I got my
setup,
pot plants back there. We have the American flag.
Yeah, you name Victoria? Is that the name?
One of them is Victoria. The one that's dying is Victoria.
Hummingbird giving it a kiss, a little extra nectar in there right now.
I've been. I named them after all the women in our office. We have
Okay.
we have a bunch of women that work here.
Okay.
And fittingly, they are behaving a lot like the women here.
Which is?
Is that good? Or?
Well, I can tell you who's here and who's thriving as a plant right now. Oh, he's got great eyes.
You're an eyes guy, Bert.
No, I'm not, oddly enough. I am. I have beautiful eyes. I have beautiful eyes. I have gorgeous eyes. So when I was looking for a partner, I thought I've already got the eyes
gotta
covered.
balance it out.
Right.
Yeah, LeeAnn's got what they call doo-doo brown.
Yeah.
Hey, LeeAnn, what comments are coming in?
Someone wants to know if you broke your no crying policy when you did Something's Burning with your sisters, if you're going to do that today if Sarah wins.
No, I'm not going to cry if Sarah wins.
Are you sure?
If Sarah wins and then rips her shirt off and says, "The machine," I'll start crying.
We actually had a request that you do this shirtless.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sweating so bad right
Me
now.
too.
I'm in a,
I
what is
love
this,
it.
a tapestry shirt? What is this called? By the way, no comments on my outfit, LeeAnn?
Yes, everybody thinks that your shirt is shirtless without being shirtless.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's well
Thank you.
said. Also, like,
By the way, I'm wearing the Czech colors.
yeah,
Yeah, you are.
You're wearing
Who are
both.
you rooting for,
We're wearing
Bert?
both teams.
I'm rooting for America. Always America.
We're both
Even in
red- we're
Vietnam,
both
it was
red, white, and
America. Even when they were storming the Capitol, I was still rooting for America. I mean,
Okay.
they're so
ankles.
fucking. Look at that. Now who's there? How many people? How many tickets do you get when you go to the Olympics? You go like, can your whole family go?
Yeah, well,
It's
he got
tricky.
0 because it was COVID Olympics.
Yeah, I got one.
How clean did they have to hose down the ball every time you hit it?
I think so, something like that.
Wild.
Yeah, it was wild. I literally just 3 venues I could go to.
That kind of sucks.
Not the normal Olympics.
Couldn't have sex with all the fucking.
But I was with house money. I was in Vegas with my family, and then it just called me. I'm like, sure, I'll fly out.
And that was in. Where was that one in?
What?
Tokyo.
The Olympics?
Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's coming to the L.A. in 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
Let's hope we're alive to see it.
Hey, cheers. Cheers to that. Heck yeah.
Jewelry. Do you take off all your jewelry when you play? You got to take off. You can keep.
I take off wedding ring because I'm a lefty, and
Yeah.
so I can't hit with it on.
Is anyone commenting that I'm asking great questions right now?
Yeah.
LeeAnn?
They say you're talking about yourself a lot.
Fuck off. Suck my. That was out.
Just long.
Yeah. Out.
Yeah.
Love that.
If you guys are
challenge.
unfamiliar with my brand is me talking. You know, initially I was going to have my podcast just be people interview me. And I did the first episode in Mexico with a bartender. And I said, I had 2 mics. So my podcast, just me and you here at the bar. It's late. I'm going to drink. You interview me. And he goes, who the fuck are you? And I was like, I told him, and he was so underwhelmed. And he was like, wow. I was like, I guess you got to kind of know me.
Right.
I was like, in 1997, I was written in Rolling Stone magazine as the #1 party album in the country. He goes, what's Rolling Stone? I was like, fuck, we're off to a bad start. I go, do you know who Will Smith is? He's like, the rapper? I was like, okay. Oh, fuck.
Dude, I loved that Rolling Stone story because they found the hardest partier at Florida State.
Journalist,
was
of course,
the number
found
one,
it. Found
the
it.
#1 party school in the country. Which go Knowles, by the way.
Yeah,
Dude.
amen, right?
Yeah,
He just got. I
Did you go
don't,
to Florida
is
State?
this public information, by the way?
new assistant beach volleyball coach.
just got
at
hired.
Florida State.
What?
Wait,
Come on,
first
Bert.
of all,
Are we breaking information right now?
Breaking news, Bert.
our podcast was supposed to drop. We recorded it. We didn't drop it yet, so you're stealing the drop right now.
You got the drop.
Fuck. Guess who just became the #1 beach volleyball fan from Florida State? This guy. I am all over it. I will be live streaming all of Florida State's matches
Yeah.
now. What if I become the beach volleyball guy? I got
That
9
would
months
be
off.
awesome.
I got 9 months off. Why not
fair.
find a new hobby? I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna
need a
go. I think
volunteer
I'm gonna go
assistant.
cold beer. Do we have a? Will you grab me a Bud
Another
Light?
one?
Yeah.
It's it's cold enough.
It's cold enough for Shane Gillis. It's cold enough for me.
Perfect.
What comics do you guys like? Just say me, and we'll move to the next question.
Dude, I listened to you, Tom, and Nate Bargatze.
Nate Bargatze.
He is hysterical.
He is funnier in person. Like
Okay.
I always say that. I know that people like comics. Like I mean, and I know why they're funny on stage, but when you hang out with them one-on-one, they are so, especially as a comic, they are so much funnier as their human being self.
Right.
Yeah.
It's, what's that, LeeAnn? Don't you
Oh, we're
fucking tell me,
playing.
LeeAnn. Stop clapping in the background.
I'm watching the game
Speaking
too.
of which, yeah, we
You're
got
supposed to be reading comments.
I am
only
doing
9-8
that
here,
also.
Bert.
9-8 this is a close
We're
match.
not safe. Oh, that's just.
Oh,
that's
that's nasty.
I can't tell you. That's a little drop shot, baby cut.
Is there any backspin shots? Is there any spin you can put on the ball that
Backspin
affects?
is extremely rare.
Rare.
Really?
Topspin, yes. Float. If you take all the spin off of it, it'll dance on you.
Like a knuckleball.
Yeah, knuckleball. It'll come up on
Exactly.
you. Exactly. That was a 6 serve.
Sand.
Come
Your
get
favorite,
some.
Bert, who are your favorite comics?
Dime.
My favorite comics?
Yeah, who do you like watching?
Dave Attell. I like
Okay.
Blake Jacobson. Dan Soder's killing it right now. I love Nate Bargatze.
His
Joe's
delivery is incredible.
Joe's new special streaming August 3rd on Netflix Live.
Okay.
I've seen the special.
Rogan's?
It's going to be fucking amazing. This guy has been fucking putting in the work. That
Dude,
special's going to be so fucking fun.
Have you been to the mothership?
Yeah.
How cool is it?
It's amazing. I mean, I was going to make a joke, but it's fucking great. There's nothing you can say. The mothership and Chappelle's Firehouse.
Okay.
Two of the best venues I've ever played in my entire life, without a doubt. And they hide phones so you can say whatever, you can say wild shit, and it's really fucking fun. Really fucking, not as fun as being an Olympic.
Dude, this venue, by the way,
is
we already mentioned it, but it's so sick. I got people sending me videos
shot, Kelly.
from the stands right now. It's like the sun was setting, by the way. I don't know how they missed that shot.
I know, I would have more, I'm not talking to
Holding hands, oh, it's game over. They're
Is
holding
that what they're
hands.
Who's Alan Cummings?
I don't know. He looks.
Oh, he's an actor.
And he's
Alan Cummings. And then
trying to do
Judd
that.
Apatow. Ah, that's interesting. Hey, Judd, just so you know, we have a script due next week, and you're at the fucking Olympics? Hey, Judd. Elizabeth Banks is a fucking gangster. She is so talented. Howie Mandel's there. Or Chris Maloney,
It
my
says
bad.
some other name, but
Chris
yeah,
Maloney,
sure.
Chris Maloney, my bad. Thought that was Howie Mandel. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Snoop met Sarah.
Yeah.
Snoop
Lucky.
delivers, man. Snoop's the guy. Snoop and Shaq are the two dudes, if you meet,
Oh, yeah.
you want them to be the thing that you've seen in the past, and they fucking deliver. They are the fucking great. How good would Shaq be as a beach volleyball player?
Dude, he came out. He used to
comes
come
down a
out.
lot.
His agent used to be the CEO of the AVP, the American Tour, back when it was thriving.
Really?
So
Yeah.
he founded the AVP Tour.
His
Shaq's agent.
Shaq's
yeah,
agent.
Leonard Armato.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, back in
There you go.
'84.
Who's this?
Oh, who do
in
we got
Tustin,
here?
California. This must be.
Sarah?
I think nope. This is the Changs.
Kelly?
It's
That's
the Changs.
Changs.
It's the chain.
Almost guaranteed. It's the Changs.
What made you guess?
I think.
Let's go.
Miss Justin Chang on the couch.
Oh, here we go. 12-9.
12-9.
Love that. We love 12-9.
Why?
Look at this. It just means.
the tomahawk.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, here we go.
Jumping Tommy.
Kelly?
Oh, got her.
That's just nice.
Wow.
Dude, these two together.
She just made her do a Kaepernick. Did you see that? She was like, it's going this way.
Yeah.
She took a knee and went, oh,
Yeah. She Kaepernick.
hey, can you see? Look at that. Look, watch the Kaepernick right there.
That's a proper ankle breaker in volleyball.
Okay.
Also, Kelly Chang just tomahawked in the Olympics. Like, that's not really a thing.
No.
The double.
There we go.
That's that Florida
This is. Would it be more interesting if, soft pitch, you had your beach volleyball court and then they pulled down the sides and surrounded it with water and it was sharks in there?
What kind of sharks?
Lemon sharks.
Black tips?
Something easy, like
in,
nurse
bro.
sharks.
I'm
But
laying
still
out,
the
100%.
threat.
Just the threat.
Just the threat.
I love that.
Nice.
All right,
Okay.
the over/under of 21-13 is looking better for me.
We're at
Nervous.
15-9.
9-8.
I need a deaf person here to read lips.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be okay.
fair.
You ready? Straight up commentate on this next point as if you're working for NBC. Here we go.
All right, this is Kelly Chang back to serve.
That's not Kelly, it's Sarah.
Sarah, you
It's all good. I got you, broadcast partner.
He's got me. And Bar Hermanova back to serve. Finds the end line. That's a big kill for Bar. Getting out of a little bit of a rut.
They seem short, their team.
They're
not that short.
So you asked earlier if it was you always get a big and a little. So this is one of the more unique teams where they're about the same height. They're about 5'11", both of them. And so they split block. So they won't have one blocker, one defender. They'll have one of each.
Going up the seam to
I
Chang him the off speed.
I'm so
Night-night.
impressed. I would do this with my buddy, Tom Segura, but I'm so afraid he'd break his knee again.
Right.
In the sand, there's so many variables.
Well, Tom's looking lean now.
Yeah. Ozempic is a fucking great drug.
Are we pulling away? Is this an absolute
Yeah,
smash?
count.
That's
a great
absolute
block.
Smashing.
That's a great block.
17-10.
Travis is going to cover his spread here.
21-13 looks good.
If you're playing, which position do you want? Assuming that you can play both.
I would
physically.
be. I think
Blocker
I'd
or
be
defender?
a better defender.
Defender,
I
gotcha.
think so.
Scooping, laying out.
Yeah, laying out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Cal.
Oh, this is.
Oh, they're really fucking on a pace right now.
Yeah.
As a beach volleyball player, what's the best sponsor to get?
They got a pretty good one in Nike.
Nike is their sponsor?
Yeah.
Not really. I'm gonna pivot.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you don't get the shoes.
I got Monster.
You don't get the shoes.
Don't get the shoes.
Oh, because you can't wear them.
Well,
You can't wear them.
Dude,
So,
they should just take the soles off.
okay, sunglasses, great sponsor.
Yeah.
Sunglasses, great sponsor. I would say I get sponsored by Tiffany's and get great necklaces.
Necklaces, right.
Okay. How fast are these balls going when they spike it?
They actually, for the Olympics, they actually have the kilometers per hour if you can do that.
Ponytail holders. Great scrunchies. Butterfly? Did a butterfly just swim? Is there a
Good luck.
butterfly?
It's a nice one, too.
Oh, wow.
He was hanging out with was it Victoria back there?
Yeah, he's
Right, yeah. Just
pollinating Victoria.
pollinating. This is going to be over real quick, guys.
It's going to be over real quick.
So we got Bert defending.
wow.
I'll block for you, Bert.
Yeah?
For sure.
So in that point, the person going to the net's the blocker and the person in the back's the defender.
That's it.
I would definitely be in the back.
Yeah, gotcha.
Bert, soft pitch.
Shoot.
Sandcast plays with 2 Bears, 1 Cave beach volleyball.
Oh, wait, what is she doing behind her back?
Oh, yeah.
Showing the signals.
They got That's like your defensive calls.
Yeah, that
Oh,
didn't work
thing's
so
over.
well. She's like, never mind my 1-1.
That's what he thinks about your pitch.
Next time
He's
he's
like,
He's
fuck
like, change the
that.
subject.
wait,
fuck
me
that.
and Tom versus you guys in beach volleyball?
Like, try, I'll play with you, I'll play with Tom.
So it'll be even.
You
But
know,
I heard Tom can't move.
he's not the most agile athlete. He's not known for his agility nor his lateral movements.
We'll have to funnel balls to him.
Jumping's not his strong suit.
Right. Maybe we
Why
play
would
no
she
hit.
hit that? Why would she hit that?
Oh, game over. See ya.
Oh, here we go. No, yeah!
See ya. Yeah,
Come
give
on,
us one
baby.
more.
Come on, baby.
Give us
This
one
is
more
the one
shot.
you
No spoiler
Oh,
alerts.
game over. Option. See ya. Oh,
No.
Oh.
We got it. Sarah's all over that.
Look at that.
She trained for that moment.
Oh,
dirty.
shit! Oh!
That's just disrespectful.
Come
of you.
Come on, baby.
See ya.
Yeah! Tomahawk! Is that a tomahawk? Tomahawk! Fuck yeah!
That was
This
your
is our first
Florida
episode. When we get
No
to the
way.
fucking medal round, we're gonna be fucking so dialed in.
That may have
Look at
never.
that pokey.
That may have never happened. The tomahawk
Holy
kill for the
cow.
win in the Olympics.
That's
I can pretty
fucking
much
epic.
guarantee that's never happened.
I don't think so. That was
Epic.
wild.
Look at them. That's got to be a picture.
flowing.
And then you put that above your mantle. Oh, look at that. Two
Praying.
hands.
Oh,
Two American hands holding hands.
You thought it was the over/under of 13 was
those are-
disrespectful.
It's
Now,
crazy how easy xenophobia is during the Olympics. You know?
Xena. Are we talking about the warrior princess?
No, who's this? Sebastian Maniscalco's hosting. This is interesting. That's Ahmed Fareed. My bad. He's Olympiad. Is he Olympiad? He's got a great chin. Jesus.
Right.
That's a good-looking man. I'd buy a watch from him.
It's better that we can't hear.
Yeah. Right now he's like, and the women are doing great, but let's cut to Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Oh, no shit. They went to fucking American basketball against Serbia. This was a good game.
Was
yeah, we
it?
dunked on him.
We fucking
Duh.
I lived in Serbia
our
for
first
3 months
Serbia.
shooting my
Did you?
movie, The Machine, streaming right
Ah,
now on
yeah.
Netflix. And I will tell you,
Seamless plug.
that is their national pastime is basketball in Serbia.
Yeah.
The chicks would cross you up. I mean, the chicks.
Whoa.
We had a basketball hoop. There was a chick.
Oh,
who
rugby,
was-
by the way.
Rugby is fucking tough to understand.
Yeah.
Do they always got to
I
slide
know
or
that
dive?
this is called a try right here. Boom,
Is it?
try. That's a
That,
try.
I don't get that part where they have to dump.
That looks
on their stomach.
dangerous.
I think just
Like imagine you pop a rib or a cartilage,
dude,
and just for scoring.
I broke a lot of ribs on slip and slides.
Dude, how about no
Exactly.
helmets in rugby?
Yeah, they're way more gnarly than football.
Concussion protocol's a little behind with rugby.
Rugby's rugby and then footy and 5-on. There's so many. Okay, soccer, pass. Hit the ball with your hands.
What are your thoughts on baseball?
Baseball, I love baseball.
Okay.
I love baseball.
Perked up.
I love baseball.
I
think
thought it was
baseball's
gonna
so
be
fucking cool.
Either one or the other. With
I think baseball's so
passing on
fucking
soccer.
cool. All right, let's get out of the soccer. Germany versus America. It's got to be the women if we're winning.
Favorite Olympic sport, Bert? You can't say beach volleyball because obviously that's your favorite.
I am favorite Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Track and field.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been following the sprinters on Netflix.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really fucking great. I love sprinting. I love the rivalries. Like Jamaica and America are going head to head. I love rivalries in sports. I think that, and especially within the countries, I think that's so cool. I'm going to follow weightlifting this year.
Okay.
I think that's
See the
interesting.
guy that danced last time?
What?
One of the weightlifters lifted and then did this crazy legit dance.
No, I didn't see that.
Just because it was his moment. I don't think he was going to win at all, but anyway, weightlifting.
Weightlifting
watching.
would be cool. Basketball's kind of, it's fun to watch, but it's like the NBA is better to watch.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a problem with any of the sports where there's, like, I'm going to watch surfing this year.
Okay.
Because that's a badass.
That's the guy right there.
Yeah.
I was just there. I just scoped the venue.
Really?
2 weeks ago, yeah, we went to Tahiti. And I was at the venue. It's insane. What they're doing, TV won't justify like how dangerous it is. They're on just like this shallow, it's like this deep.
It's
and shallow reef. And if you get dragged too far, you're going onto dry reef. Like legit, you'll be standing there just like on a reef.
My
flopping
daughters
around.
yesterday, as they were showing all the surfers,
Mm-hmm.
my daughters, this is how big surfing's gotten. My daughter Georgia goes, "Is that John Florence?"
No way.
And I know who that dude is. I know his brother, but I don't think.
You know Nate Florence?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's getting big.
Look at you, Nate.
Yeah. Should we FaceTime him?
Fuck yeah. Yes.
Is Nate in Paris? Or, well, not Paris, but in
No,
Choco?
Tahiti. But it's not a spectator sport. You can't watch.
Really?
I mean,
I thought they
no,
built,
Nate
I thought
can
they
get
built
on.
the tower.
No, the tower's for the scorers
Got it.
and TV.
Got it.
By the way, my
Nate
Nate
can get on a boat for sure.
I almost just FaceTime Nate Diaz. Hey, what happened to the,
That would have worked too.
what happened to the volleyball game?
Last time you tried to FaceTime someone,
It's over?
Yeah, we won 21.
They just won?
That's
They
called a
won
smashing.
both.
Took it down.
They won
Oh,
both.
wow.
It's 2 out of 3.
Well, guys, sometimes you have a lackluster finale to these podcasts. I didn't see the game-winning point.
You did.
I did?
There's the,
Yes,
the
you
did.
tomahawk at the end, and you said
Dude, that was
tomahawk.
it.
Is that a tomahawk?
Okay,
You
I'm not
dominated them.
totally there.
You even commented about putting the picture of that moment on their mantle.
Unavailable. Blocked
Maybe
Nathan
you are too
Florence.
focused on it.
Awesome. So then, now what's the path for Sarah and Kelly and the other American team? Because I'm rooting just America.
Yeah.
So Sarah and Kelly, they got 2 more pool play matches. They'll play a very good German team,
Yeah.
and they will play France's twos team, which should be an easier game than what we just saw. So they're
That's
good.
Kelly and Sarah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Kristen and Taryn are in what we call the pool of death.
Oh.
They have 2. So their next match is against Australia, who won silver in Tokyo. And then the match after that, they play this Chinese pair who's really good. The blocker won bronze in Beijing, and she's still doing it.
Really?
And so their pool is nasty.
And then where's Brazil in this?
Brazil, so the #1 Brazilian team is top rank in the world. They're the #1 seed. They'll go through pool easy. And then their #2 team, Barbara and Carol. If you like Brazilian women, you should watch that one.
Brazilian women are fucking.
They should be good to break pool as well. Yeah.
Do you think Brazilian women are so hot because they don't speak Spanish? Like if they just spoke Spanish, they'd be like every other South American country.
Right.
But because it's Portuguese,
Got
you're
that
like,
little-
oh, jiu-jitsu, huh? And Brazilian men are fucking tough as nails.
Yeah.
Brazilian men might be, out of all the nationalities, probably the scariest dudes.
Well, they all know jiu-jitsu.
They're
Yeah.
all
black
fucking,
belts.
they're
Yeah.
all thick as shit.
Yeah.
Not just jacked, thick as shit.
Right.
Big ass hands. They can swim. They can play
Yeah.
soccer. They can play volleyball. They can beat your ass. They all know
play
how to
soccer,
drive
volleyball.
motorcycles.
Yeah, most of my coaches have been Brazilian.
For beach volleyball?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So how many days rest do they get after this?
Kristen and Taryn play tomorrow. So
And they played
get
yesterday.
2 days rest, 1 day rest. And then Kelly and Sarah, I think, play in 2 days.
It's weird, by the way. Like most tournaments, you're like playing multiple times a day, and then and then the next day, like always.
Really?
This is weird. Like where you have to like fully decompress, like kind of treat each match like it's a whole tournament, and then like you have all the crazy circus going on around you. It's different.
Okay. So if we were going to watch another match, what would be the next match? Because I would love to do this with us and bring in Gabby.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Hell yeah.
Because I know
Love
Gabby,
Gabby.
Gabby wanted to do it, but she had family commitments. But it'd be cool to bring this out and make it bigger and bigger so that when we get to the medal round, we're like fucking.
The gold.
Well,
medal.
you already got the tomahawk down.
Yeah,
That's good.
I already know kind of
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
true.
It's
Yeah.
amazing how quick I can fake it. This is like me having sex with my wife. I was like, no, I know what you like, but I only have one move. I was like, tomahawk? You like the tomahawk? I just hope that I hope that this shines, this podcast, this live stream, and then talking about it in the future podcasts, doing another live stream, hopefully getting our girls to the medal round to celebrate. I hope it just shines a light on it. And my only thing is, I love becoming a fan of something.
Yeah.
It's so cool
Yeah.
to get into something. I just got into country music, like kind of heavy.
Oh,
And then
welcome
all
aboard.
of a sudden you're like, this kid, Tyler Childers, is so good. And you're like, and then you discover him and you're like, holy cow. But that's the fun thing about watching this and getting into it is hopefully, let's just say there's 1,000 dudes that watch this that are like, yo, when's the next match? And they just watch it and they're like, oh, tomahawk, you know?
Right.
Pokes you over in the corner.
Pokey tomahawk, yeah.
Like that's the fun thing about that. So I say we keep doing these. How long did we go? How long did we stream for?
It's been about an hour.
LeeAnn, do you want?
It didn't start until.
Do you want to string through some more questions that people have that you want to run us through? And we can end like that. We'll promote your podcast.
Love that.
And people can listen to you guys talk about these matches, I'm sure, coming up, right?
Yeah.
And so hopefully
We've
everyone can
interviewed
subscribe.
almost all the teams. You know?
Really?
We have
We've
a pod
had
with them,
pretty
most
much
of the
every one of
teams.
them on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
So what questions do we have, LeeAnn?
Well, I have a couple of comments
Okay.
That works.
from the Sandcast. Try, your daughter wants to know why Bert's wearing a shirt because he doesn't like wearing shirts.
How old's your daughter?
5.
And then Travis Tyler Therault says hi.
Wow. Okay. We're
He-
So these are
he-
more like DMs.
He messaged me like a lot to make sure, a lot. So I don't know who he is, but he wants you to say no. He's saying hi.
He was my buddy down in Florida.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Florida guy.
Nice.
Florida man.
Guys, go into the comments right now if you're still watching. We're still here. And did you enjoy today's episode? and what would be some notes to help us make this more fun for you as a viewer?
like that.
And LeeAnn, let's just read them out as they come in.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Just read them. Hello, everyone.
Thank you very much. And hello to you. And hello to you.
Have you ever thought about having a pet reptile?
I love these questions.
Yeah.
So for real, I was very into reptiles for a very long time. I had a Savannah monitor, I had a Nile monitor, I had an iguana. A monitor is like a thicker lizard.
Okay.
I don't think you're allowed to have these in
Florida.
Hawaii.
In Florida.
Florida, of course.
Yeah, you can't have anything
I don't
in
think you
Hawaii.
can have that.
You
Oh.
have snakes there.
I have a volleyball
Wait,
question.
Oh,
Wait,
for real?
I have a volleyball question.
Those
Okay,
snakes in
volleyball
Hawaii.
question.
Okay, what's harder, beach 2 versus 2 or court 6 versus 6?
Beach.
Beach.
Like literally
Wow.
physically harder.
That's like asking me what's harder, Bert, writing an hour or doing crowd work.
Yeah, I get it.
I
but
know
I'm
what
just
I do.
asking the question.
I don't do
shoot
crowd
the
work because I
messenger.
can't do it,
It's
okay?
physically harder.
Okay,
one
please
too,
do
yeah.
this again. I'm getting that.
Hell
Please
yeah.
do this again.
Okay.
Let's run it back.
How much will you try to wear a temporary tattoo on his face until the next match?
I'll do it. I'll do a lot for money.
Everyone's got
Also,
a
the
number.
Manhattan Beach Open's coming open.
Yeah. I get to pick
Anyway.
the tattoo, though.
Yeah, of course.
And it's Drake across your forehead.
More drinking, less
Do
shirts.
anything for money.
More drinking, less shirts. Well, we can make that happen real quick right now. Actually,
A shot of Poro Sosa every time you score.
we should have been
Every time you score.
With how about in soccer? That's fair.
In soccer, that's fair,
Soccer,
yeah.
We can do that.
This is
Chug
what
a beer when
the
USA
people wanted.
scores.
Oh, it's gotta feel good.
This thing is so fucking hot.
I have things taped to my chest hair right now.
You
Like
used to tape-
I have so little chest hair, and he just bullseyed it, just right in that little bit.
This is making.
What do you guys think of the Swedish team?
Ooh, I bet
Fan
they're
of that
smoking
type of
fucking
play?
Well,
hot.
they're talking about guys.
I
Yeah.
bet they're hot too.
They're good looking.
I bet they are.
David Almond looks
He's nasty.
Heath Ledger doppelganger.
For
looks
real?
just like
He
him.
kind of looks
Yeah.
like the Czech girl that just played,
Stakova.
the defender, the blonde one.
Yeah, it's got the
Right?
blonde.
Does Sarah,
Got the
do
curls,
Sarah and
the
Kelly
short
have
curly?
merch that they can sell, or is that exempt them from
They
being
don't.
amateur athletes?
I don't think they have
Oh.
merch.
They're not amateurs.
No.
They're absolutely accepting money.
They're taking money.
And you know, if they're not selling merch, we
Let's make. We should make some.
we can make them merch.
Beach volleyball merch, Olympic beach, and use the rings. I bet we're not gonna get sued for that. Use the rings and put World Olympics,
Right.
Paris. All right.
I bet they're family-made shirts.
Here's a
at
comment that
their
says the
social.
3 of you have the same body.
She liked that one.
By the way, it's the one time Chris laughed. He was like, "Huh? What? Who said that?"
One of your comments says the 3 of you have the same body.
Thank you. And I'm sorry, guys.
Good, bro.
My tits are sweating. Are your tits sweating?
Dude, I'm drenched. Sweating.
Here's an interesting one. How do you feel about having breakdancing as an event?
What's funny about
I love
breakdancing is they have it in this Olympics, but not in LA. So it's just like a one-off. It's bizarre.
That is kind of crazy. Simone Biles, you following her?
Did she get hurt?
She hurt her calf and hurt her ankle. That wasn't Simone Biles. Please say it wasn't. Okay.
No, I don't think that was her.
I think it was.
I thought it was Simone.
Here's the deal, and this is why I said it was Simone. They're only going to show cuts of certain athletes.
Right.
So LeeAnn, we're watching the closings or the opening ceremonies, and it's at the very end, and they go, and LeeAnn's like, Sarah gets interviewed by Snoop. I go, baby, it's opening ceremonies. They're not going to go, everyone just got off the boats, they're all in the thing.
Right.
Real quick, let's cut to Sarah Hughes from Beach Volleyball and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I go, they're going to Simone, they're going to LeBron, they're going to fucking any of the fucking legends in there. Yeah. But so every time they cut to someone, and that's what our hope is, they start cutting to beach volleyball people more. Is they go to Simone, they go to the high end ones. It's always LeBron. It's always
Yeah. That's our thing with the whole pod is like, we know we can get people to love the sport if we can get them in person to watch it at some point, or to get to know the athletes beyond the sand. Like this sport is, there's a magnetism to it, but it's hard to get people there.
I like the name of that as a podcast, just a one-on-one serious interview called Beyond the Sand.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good. You liked it too.
I like it. I like it a lot. Any more comments, LeeAnn? Or are you done? She's left.
I'm here.
Okay.
Nothing really much.
Okay. Which is good. Did we get any negative comments, LeeAnn?
I'm not going to tell you those.
Way more fun.
Just give us one soft negative comment.
You talk too much about yourself.
Okay.
That's it.
Duh.
But that's why we're here.
Wait, don't watch my specials then, because that's all I do. Hold on, my brand is talking about me for an hour. I get paid money to talk about me.
You and LeeAnn, right?
Yeah, me. I talk about my kids, my wife. I love that. That's the note. So in perpetuity, they would like if I talked less about me.
I think it's just people trying to say something.
I got it, LeeAnn. Look at this. I would never. I wonder why the women do the double things.
Oh! Failed. I told you it's not Simone.
That's not Simone. That's not Simone.
I told you.
Oh, here's a good one.
Oh, that's rough.
What Olympic sport do you think you would do best, Bert?
Archery.
Archery.
Yeah, it's.
You hunt?
No.
No.
I know, but I only say this because Gina Davis qualified for the Olympics, like back in the day, for archery, and she had taken it up like over the summer.
Oh,
and I was like, really?
Okay.
I was like, so what you're saying is we could all do it?
You archery with Joe when you go down there?
No. I've shot bows and arrows as a kid, and I've shot them as an adult. We have bows and arrows in our target in our other house, and I enjoy it, but I don't think I could kill an animal.
Got it.
I don't think I have. Oh, she's from France.
Yeah.
This chick's from France.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Home crowd.
Home crowd, and she's.
That's
oh,
rough.
wow.
Double stumble.
Where did you come in the Olympics when you played?
9th.
It's pretty fucking good considering it's the world.
Yeah, and I was playing a different position too, with a different guy.
He had zero practice.
With my arch rival.
Really?
He's like, I tried my best not to call you, but I'm here calling you. Like, I'm fucking ready.
I've always loved you.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
This was meant to be.
It's like having sex with your roommate's
I'll be right there.
girlfriend. you're like, I'm still leaving my stuff on the fucking couch. I'm not gonna change. All right, so where can everyone find your podcast? Let's get everyone to subscribe to your podcast. Let's follow beach volleyball all through these Olympics. Let's stay in touch, and let's plan a bigger one.
Let's go big.
We got more room on this couch.
Yeah.
And we'll bring you guys back. We'll see if we can get Gabby to come out. We'll have more cocktails. We'll plan drinking games for every time the America scores a point. I'll do a shot of vodka. That's a bad idea. That's
That's impossible.
Have an ambulance on call.
That's a horrific idea.
How about every time we win a set?
You're taking 42 shots just now.
Side change. Every side change.
Every side
7
change is
points.
every 7 points.
Which side change?
Every side change, we'll do a shot. And then, do you drink?
Well, yes and no.
That's
no.
me. It's called getting on the wagon.
Right. He said he would only drink when I win, because he's my coach, by the way.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that. And I didn't win much up until now. What? But I won a little tourney the other day, so.
Yesterday. I won one yesterday.
So he owes us
now
one.
it's drinking occasions. Yeah.
All right. So tell them about the podcast so everyone can know, can subscribe and follow.
Sandcast Podcasts. We're on all the...
Yeah, wherever you get your podcasts.
All the podcasts.
Sandcast Podcasts, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever.
We take whatever the main story is in beach volleyball at the moment, invite them on, they come on, and we shoot the shit for about an hour. And yeah, it's where it's at.
And here's the thing I'll say. If you are a publication and you're watching this, support our ladies over there.
Yeah.
And mention this in news feeds. They're covering beach volleyball. They're following it throughout the Olympics. We will be back maybe in a week, maybe, who knows when we're going to do another one of these, and we're going to keep doing them because this is what's fun about life. The Olympics is a fucking blast.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gift. You enjoy it. Don't shit on the Olympics. Have fun with it. Follow your thing. And gentlemen, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate it.
Get on board. Hell yeah.
This is a fucking blast.
Appreciate it.
And LeeAnn, thank you for reading comments. Thank you to the whole
LeeAnn.
crew who set this up.
Cheers.
And thank you to my pot plants.
Seriously.
And the only way to end this properly is, oh, say, can you see? I already went too high. By the dawn's
Let it ride.
early light, what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. By the way, I'm making that one girl who did the.
Oh, dude.
I'm making her look good right now.
Tough one. That was a tough one.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it there. Thank you guys for watching. God bless America. U.S.A.
U.S.A.
Cheers,
USA.
guys. Let's go.
Thank you, Bert.
All right. That's a wrap.
Hell yeah.
Hey guys, it's Bert Kreischer, and welcome to my YouTube channel, where you will find anything and everything in the Bert universe. You'll be able to find my tour vlogs, my Bertcast, my Something's Burnings podcast. Anytime I upload it to YouTube, it's going to show here. That's just to name a few things. We drop episodes every week, so be sure to like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with what's new.
Oh my God!
You're like a drunk driver, but in a kitchen.
There you go. Nice. Where's the reveal on my face, Manzi?
When I was 22, I got involved with the Russian mafia.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah, I want a double Tito's and soda.
These are the best. They melt so fucking good.
Okay. Just like you, they're single.
And yellow.
Comedy.
That's the Rivers of Flavortown, baby.
He's making my show so much better. So, hey, Tiff, we have an ice maker over in the cabinet.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, you rich! Oh, you super rich!
Oh, my man.
You got the ice in the counter.
Do you talk during sex?
I give subjects. I go, Biden's officially in the presidential hunt. Go.
What's the fastest you've ever had sex with a chick?
The fastest?
Like, what do you mean, like the fastest I ejaculated? Well, what I mean, mine is 7 seconds. What's your fastest, boys?
Oh man, how about this meat? How fast do you guys come?
Listen, man, if you don't know, a black person is never to eat watermelon off the rind in front of white people. Never.
White people.
Back up, that's watermelon.
Whitney's famous for you wake up and then she's put you in a group text with Michael Jackson's doctor.
Just the necessities.
Fucking fun. He wants to see you. He's a huge fan.
My favorite stuff of yours is Tom Segura.
It was Bert the whole time.
This is what all the women I've ever been with tell me.